Hey everybody, what's good? Mid-Morning Soul back at it again with another video, the last video to our Olympia Soiree playthrough and extra stuff. So folks, yeah, I know this looks weird. I didn't feel like jumping on camera this time around. I wasn't really feeling it. But I did want to get this video out in a timely manner. So decided to just put my little avatar, the angry son, in my place. I hope you like him. So yeah, like I promised, we're doing the tier rankings. Woo woo! And a big giant flag. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. I will be running off the mouth with spoilers. It just will come out. I have no filter. If you have not seen or played Olympia Soiree, I suggest you double back out now. Or you can just watch the video on mute. But I don't know. I'm trying to provide some entertainment here. Not only to myself, but to you all that are watching. So without further ado, y'all, let's get on into it. So, the tiers here, I did not make this tier list, but I did alter it. I will give credit in the description, give them a follow, give them a, show some love. And yeah, I really appreciate it. I didn't catch the name, but I will definitely have their information in the description. So check it out. Make a tier list for yourself. Let me know what you think of the Olympia Soiree characters. So top tier, marriage material. I know I would want to be with this character for a long time. They are husbando or waifu material. And yeah, I don't see myself parting ways with them. Friends with benefits. We're not quite at marriage material, but we're at a stage where, it feels like we should be, but there's just something holding us back. It's the next best tier. One night stand. Hell, they look good, but I couldn't trust them as far as I could throw them. But, only looks are going so far for that character. But I wouldn't want anything else to do with them. Just friends, you're lucky. Like, the character is lucky that I am even entertaining the notion of being friends. If it weren't for that, out with the trash. That's where we have straight dumpster juice. I do not like this character. They had a chance, but no. Trash bag, trash compost, dumpster, get out of my life. And then we have the child rat tier, which shouldn't need an explanation, but it's either children or rats, and I don't mess with either of them. So yeah, go figure. So interesting lineup. Interesting lineup with how the creator of this tier maker has the characters, sub characters first, then the main characters, or excuse me, the love interest, and the main characters thrown in the mix too, wedged in between the rats. Shirou, Lady Shirou, elder sister Shirou. Yeah, she cute, she pretty. I give her that. I ain't gonna hate. But man, is she conniving. This bitch. She set Ayame up, unfortunately. But she does show remorse. Like I said, all that glitters ain't gold. And, someone with very good looks, that's not enough. You have to look at what type of character they are. And she's been antagonizing Byakuya / Olympia. she's been antagonizing the main character from the get-go. I can't deal with Shirou in the sense of, like, I want to be her friend, but yeah, she look alright. That's about it. She look alright. That's me being petty, but I would place her in a one night stand. I do feel for her though, in terms of she was used by Akon, whatever his name is, and she really didn't have much of a say. I do stand that she is for the women, and she's trying to get a school for women to be built, and you know, I appreciate that, but it wouldn't have gone down the rabbit hole as much as it did in Riku's route if she didn't involve Ayame and pretty much led to the extinction of the purple. But Shirou, and she's like the best dressed. She is the most fiercest of the 3 island leaders. I give her that. The girl can dress. So, yeah, you are quite fortunate that you have a lot going for you, but your downfalls are overshadowing your triumphs. So, into the one night stand you go. Next, we have Tsukiyomi. I really wanted to like Tsukiyomi, y'all. Oh, he was such a babe. He was so supportive of Olympia. But then Akaza's route happened and all that went out the window. I don't know why. Well, he says why, right? He says why he doesn't want us to end up with Akaza. But honestly, like Akaza was portraying, he is not destined to fate. He will not fall into fate. And that's true in the true ending, or the good ending, whatever, in which he is not Susanoo. He's not gonna kill who is perceived, Byakuya is perceived to be Amaterasu. So, Tsukiyomi, I was loving you all this time, and then Akaza's route, you pretty much wanted to end the world because of the choice of men we had. That's a bit extremist, and you could have been marriage material, Tsukiyomi. But alas, you will join Shirou in the one night stand category. You still look good, but Camellia! Camelia's such a ray of sunshine. I love her. She's been, you know, created with so much life. And ironically, she's a doll, but you wouldn't think that just by looking at her. And she does have this like spunky, can-do attitude, and she, you know, tries to wingman for us when it comes to certain men in the game. And bless her heart, I mean, she is so adorable. I really don't have any faults with her. It's just that it was scary during Yosuga's route when she was about to run out of juice, run out of batteries, and she just, you know, she died. Died, quote unquote. She stopped working for a little bit. But, you know, Camellia, she's just a pure heart. I really do like her. It's odd that I'm gonna place her in this tier, her being a doll, but you'd be surprised, it's been done before. But I would keep her as I'd keep her as marriage material. She's adorable. Sure. Hey, there's some weirdos who actually do want to marry dolls, so I know these are cartoons, so hey. Kyrie. Ooh, ugh. Alright, so, a couple things about Hyrie. One, he's a little bastard. Two, he's a kid. He's a kid, so like, it absolves him from where I wanted to originally put him, but it doesn't matter. He still deserves to be in that tier because he is very antagonistic. He barely lets down his guard, but you know, when somebody from the surface confronts him and he doesn't do anything about it, he doesn't have that smoke. But he's one of those types of characters that you know, he's being antagonistic, but because he really likes you. I can't stand that. You know, if you had a sense about yourself and like you wanted to, you know, be friends or quote unquote gonna stay around Olympia, you just let it be known. You wouldn't be doing all this pussyfoot shit with like, well, I don't want to deal with you. You're a monster girl. And what do you want with Azuha? It's like, okay, Hyrie, I don't have to be your friend, but Olympia and her god-awful adherence to being a cookie cutter Otome protag. She wants to be friends with everybody. She wants to, you know, see the good in everybody and blah blah blah. Like, no, Olympia, you could leave him by the wayside. Especially in Himuka's ending. Good lord. That's the one, if you're wondering from yesterday's video, y'all, that's the one in which I was cringing on because I don't know his age completely. I think he's younger than Tokisada. And, yeah, it's like, what the fuck? You got two grown-ass men telling you, oh, mate with her, you know, she ain't gonna kill you because she's drugged out of her mind. But, like, what the fuck? Like, I know why, or we know why, at this point, why they're doing that, because Haku infected both their bodies. So, it's like, okay, I get why, but y'all couldn't find some faceless dude. Y'all shouldn't even be doing this in the first place. Like, what the fuck? You shouldn't be doing it. But no, they got Hyrie, and that was like ultra cringe to me. So initially, I was gonna put Hyrie in the straight dumpster piece of crap, but he does care about Azuha, and he does try to find the half a mirror that we lost in Akaza's route. So we'll save him by putting him in the child rat tier. He really deserves to be in the dumpster juice category, but whatever. Azuha, my little string bean. Well, string bean is Orlock. My little multicolored jelly bean. Ah, my precious bean. He is so adorable. He's what do I want to say, y'all? Unfortunately, like, he's subjected to like stuff that he shouldn't be as a child. He should just worry about, you know, learning and doing good, and not causing adults in the orphanage trouble. But alas, he has to be predisposed to like working and getting funds and stuff to sustain his life, and maybe Hyrie's, I don't know. Like they do work together, I believe. But excuse me. But Azuha, of course, he's my little jelly bean. He gets so much flack, and like, oh, when the baby gets beat up, my protective instincts go into overdrive. Poor baby. Well, you know, he's a kid, so he's going in the child tier. So there you go. Kanan. Oh boy, Kanan. You piece of trash. You orange. You rotten orange. You miscreant. Oh, yeah, y'all know I don't like him. I don't like him at all. Fucking Kanan. He was the cause. He was problematic for like majority of the routes. If it's not him trying to force himself on Olympia and like make really weird requests and stuff, it's him trashing our name in the paper. Yeah, he's the media on Tengu Island, so I really despise him. What he says, it cost mass hysteria with Olympia, especially in Akaza's route, and some of the other routes too. But Akaza, of course, is the one I remember because it's the one I most recently played. And I don't give a damn about his body being affected by Haku. So what? So what? You're an asshole. You were probably an asshole prior to the Haku affecting your body. So it's like, Kanan, I know you resent your brother because he was brought up as a primary and you're a secondary color. And like, you had somebody who loved you, who wanted to be with you. But of course, the jacked up laws of the island and how folks can't marry who they want versus who they need to marry to preserve their color. Okay, I get that. But Kanan, he's just a piece of shit. And it is what it is. It trickled down from his father. If you're wondering what I'm referring to, it's his memoir, I believe. Like, his father tried to get with a white and they weren't having that, so he got rejected. And then, you know, Kanan kind of, I guess, felt the same way. So, you know you're going, Kanan. And I don't feel anything for him. Your brother, though, King Kinda, I really do like Kinda because he's like Camellia. He's really just an upbeat guy. Although I do worry about him. Like, he did show this. He did exhibit this with the death of Sanami, his first love, his former love, whichever. He had, you know, having come to terms with being imprisoned in Yomi for falling in love with his first love. And I really wish Kinda had a route. I really wish Kinda was a love interest. He was actually pegged to be the next leader of the Yellow if he hadn't got caught with Sanami. But he did, and Sanami died, but he got spared, I think, because of Kanan. But Kinda was like so positive throughout the gameplay. There was one instance where he did wish he was dead. He did wish he was dead along with Sanami. And Olympia was like, "What are you talking about, Kinda? Stop that!" And, you know, that kind of shook Kinda out of it. But he's a cutie. He's easy on the eyes. He has that really prominent mark on his cheek. But ain't nothing like a little makeup fix and obscure, you know? But he's a sweetheart. He deserves love. Of course, since I compare him to Camellia, I would put him up here. I did kind of show favoritism in the run, in the gameplay, so yeah, I don't care. He is marriage material. Someone who isn't marriage material, but I was so disappointed in him. But I knew because of his affiliation with Kanan, he was up to no good. Nagusa of the Jade. Sir, you could have actually been someone that I was feeding for because you have a tinge of green, but, you know, I know when people were hyping him up in Kuroba's route, he was not everything was there with Nagusa, and the fact that this motherfucker actually forces himself on you. But Kanan did, but he held a knife to Olympia's neck. Nagusa actually forced himself on her, but he ended up getting Haku in the process, and rightfully so. Don't mess with the freaking Olympia. What's wrong with you? Don't mess with any woman who doesn't want to be with you. And like Nagusa, see, he's a wolf in sheep's clothing. He tries to be this martyr, this what I want to say. He tries to be this holistic good guy, but at the end of the day, he wants what he wants, and if he takes it, he will take it by any means necessary. So, Nagusa, honey, you can't be just friends. You're a little better than kind of, but not really, but nah, because you force yourself on Olympia. You can go in the dumpster. Saying you're better than kinda is not saying much, but you could have had something if you didn't let your lust get the better of you. Sakyo. So Sakyo, I am kind of intrigued by an eye patch. Yeah, I do like the eye patch aesthetic. I don't know why. It just radiates like ruggedness and I don't know what it does for me, but it just does something for me. So yeah, the eye patch is cute, and Sakyo, he does have a nice position. He's prominent. He's the head of the hospital on Tengu Island. I just wish he wasn't evil, but he is. His motivation though is for Lady Shirou, who is his younger sister, and that's well and good. He just doesn't need to involve Olympia in his research, if you will. Olympia did consent to his research in one of the routes, but the other ways he does it in other bad endings, it's by trickery or drugging her or just straight up brute force. Sakyo, I mean, if he wasn't an antagonist, he could have got it, but because he is, I'm actually not gonna call him straight dumpster juice though. The eye patch, I'm sorry. And then I work in the medical field too, so like some folks would say, the drive of being able to find a cure is pretty vexing. You'll be remembered in history. I don't know why. Sakyo would probably do it to help his own cause, because he did want to create medicine that would regenerate body parts, but good luck with that. That would usually never happen. But Sakyo can still get it, I'm not gonna lie. He's not as bad as Kaina, or I keep calling Kaina Kanan, or Kanan Kaina. He's not as bad as Kanan and Nagusa, but he still is bad, but because he's old and a bit refined. Yeah, I'd give him some. No worries. Alright, Daifuku, rat. Get in the rat tier. Olympia. Olympia, yeah. She just turned 18. But other than that, homegirl is ditzy. She's naive. She is a sweetheart. I give you that. The way she did Akaza in his route, when Akaza was like, "Oh girl, I'm sorry, let's start over." She was such a stubborn git. I'm sorry. I mean, I am too, but I don't want, like, in a partner, I'm not looking for a stubborn git as well. I'm looking for the opposite. So, yeah, Olympia, she can be stubborn, but for the most part, she is a sweetheart. She tries to make friends with everybody. So I mean, Olympia, sweetheart. If you bossed up more, I understand that she can't like just be threatening people with Batsu all willy-nilly. But if she would have kind of bossed up a little bit with that in regards, because she does have Batsu, the power to use Batsu, you know, I would have respected her more. So I'd say Olympia, sweetheart. We're actually just gonna be friends. We're just gonna be friends. I mean, there's so much to you. There's so much that I look for in a main character, and yeah, we're cool just being friends. You're too young for me, by the way. That it feels predatory. So we'll just stay friends, darling. Okay, Paris. Rat. Get in the rat tier. Juliet. Rat. Get in the rat tier. There you go. There's the rats and the kids. Akaza. Akaza. Poster boy. This is the first time, I'm gonna admit it up front, this is the first time I actually like the poster boy. Usually I don't give two damns about him, because the story overall, they try to push the poster boy as the main character's true love interest, but it didn't feel like that with Olympia Soiree. And yeah, like I said in my playthrough, loves a man who can cook. I know my fat ass would appreciate it. And Akaza, he gave Olympia the spread. And then he knows how to bake, and he likes to fish and do all this stuff. Akaza. And he wears glasses too. Interesting. And then he's a high profile man. It's like, what more could you want from in a man? Woo. Get your ass up there. Seriously. Say less. Get your ass up there. Yes, he's marriage material. And that's crazy, because I don't really care for the poster boys, but Akaza definitely won me over in his route. Kuroba, the deputy director of the Kotowari. Now, I thought he was yellow, and he is yellow, but he became a member of the black class because he took the Haku medicine, which saved his life, but it turned his features black. Really, I wouldn't even say black, he just darkened up a little, and he's a brunette all of a sudden. I can't imagine him with blonde hair or whatever, yellow hair. But, Kuroba. Now, Kuroba, I initially said that I wanted to be with Kuroba. And, you know, he was the first guy. No, was he the first guy? Well, he was the fastest to get half naked. He was the fastest to get half naked, and yes, it was worth it. He does look good without a shirt on. So I can appreciate that. And he's a doctor, and he works alongside Sakyo and Akaza. So it's like he had that pull of working with two important facilities on Tengu Island, and he's great with kids. He's also great with Scalpel, as we found out in the bad ending. He's basically this story's Yang. And when I got that bad ending, y'all, I was so hurt. Because that came out of left field. Like, what the fuck? Why you stab me? Like, you're not the type of person who would stab me. If anything, I thought maybe Yosuga would have done it. But nope. Nope. Kuroba said, girl, if I can't have you, no one can. Ha! Gave me that sweet Yang ending. But, yeah, Kuroba could have been up there, but because of that foolishness, he actually, fun fact, he and Yang also share another common theme on their endings. One ending, they kill the protag. The next ending, they die for the protag in some way. Kuroba contracted Haku, which I thought was left field, but not really. I mean, he works around the shit, so he could contract it. So yeah, he contracts Haku, and like Olympia just has a skull near her, which I thought was fucking weird. But okay, sis, we Shakespeare of it up in here. But I mean, Kuroba has almost everything that I wanted, but because of that fuck shit with his bad endings, you are going to grace the second tier, sir. Like, I keep you at a distance. Hey, it's an upgrade from Yang, because Yang, he's not explicitly good with kids, or I don't know if he knows how to cook, I forgot. It's been a while since I played Soiree, but, hey, at least Kuroba could treat you to a decent meal. Like, his pockets are deep, darling. Oh, and he's one of the few who tells you, like, oh yeah, like, he likes his doggy style position. So, okay, sir, I see you. You like what you like. I ain't mad at you. So I give you that too. Next we have Riku. Riku, darling. Riku, child, for you to be so uptight, so like your shit don't stink, and then to learn that you were born in Yomi, and you just happen to have the best blue features, and you were plucked out of Yomi and into the arms of shit. What was it? Lady Shira's. Well, no, I think he was. I forgot. I think he went into Lady Shira's sister's house. He was raised as a noble, but he was born in Yomi. So for him to like be mouthing off all that yak about Yomi when that's your home, yeah, please, get the fuck out of here. I mean, come on. I can appreciate a man with humble beginnings, not like he's turning his nose up at where he came from. Like, child. And you know, there's the people of Yomi were much more decent than the people on the surface. So Riku always had this uptight, I'm better than you, and you know, I'm the blue, I have to carry the blue on my shoulders because I'm gonna be the leader. Riku, fuck out of here. Although I do appreciate it when you did let Olympia know all your tea, and that, you know, You really don't know what to do with a woman. It's cute. And baby, I thought we was gonna be cursed when they said that man could not have sex until he was 30 years old. I mean, oh well, we just friends. I probably wouldn't even entertain that motion with how you be acting. But baby, when they said that in his route, I was like, ooh, yikes. So what am I supposed to do? Just wait for you? No, Riku, he really is in touch with, you know, his soft side. He's a dancer, and like he cares for, you know, beauty, things around him to be beautiful. Like I remember when he was combing Olympia's hair, he took such good care to, you know, not hurt her or whatever, which, you know, it's cute. I appreciate that. But Riku, he kind of has this, well, I don't want to, you know, that stubborn, standoffish, the wall is up type of personality, but then when we got to know him in his route, he broke down. And, yeah, Riku, you're an alright guy. You're an alright guy. You deserve to be a friend with benefits. I wouldn't say marriage material just yet, because you ain't my type, but, we would make it work. Tokisada. Holy shit, I forgot his name. Tokisada. No, that's his last name. Amakusa. Shirou Tokisada. I don't know. I'm thinking of like the same character with Samurai Showdown. Amakusa. Shirou Tokisada. Or Tokisada Shirou. Whatever. He's the green guy, okay? Green's my favorite color, so I'm already kind of biased. But he's babby, he's 17. For me, no, I would just throw him in the child rat tier. But he's pretty close, right? No, but Tokisada, he's a sweetheart. But then, of course, when we find out about his past, it's, you know, a bit eye-opening. He's an outsider, so he's not really accustomed to this world, but he's very personable and very intelligent. I always can appreciate that in a man, like, when he has knowledge to share. Tokisada is wise beyond his years, in which, you know, Defo would like to, I wouldn't just throw him in the child rat tier. I would put him as just friends, even though I love him with Olympia. They're very close in age, so it's not like Olympia on the prowl. No God. No, they make a cute couple. I promise. And yeah, now that you know, it makes sense. I felt really bad for him once you found out, okay, why does he frequent the bathhouse so often? And Tokisada, well, he was beheaded in our world in the past because of his different religious beliefs. So they thought that he was like corrupting the citizens, and so they were like, look here, motherfucker, we ain't gonna let you keep poisoning the minds of our people. We gonna have to clap you. So they beheaded him, and then he, I guess, drifted off and found himself here on Tengu Island, and he was reborn, and then he still has that mark around his neck. So very interesting. Unfortunately for me and my old ass, you're a little too young for me, so we can just be friends. And you can have all the mint chocolate ice cream that you desire. I will sit this one out unless they have a non-dairy form for me. Yosuga! Yosuga. I'm not the one for flirty types like himbos. This is the himbo right here. He's the Nicola of the group, if you will. Yosuga, of course, he's the last remaining purple, right? So Yosuga, the thing with Yosuga is that what's scary, and this is what kind of takes me back a little bit with him, is that, okay, so a story was that a man of the purple was killed by a woman of the white, and Yosuga just nuts up and is like, okay, this is for revenge. So I'm like, what happened to you? You just did this in the blink of an eye. What's going on? You know, like guys that nut up like that, dear God, keep them away from me. Like I ain't gonna be dealing with no incident where this dude's just like, oh, you know what you did on January the 7th at 2 a.m. I'm gonna kill you. You know, I don't. No, Yosuga baby, no. You could have won me over because like I said, I love a man who is intelligent and has knowledge to spare. His flower and herbal concoctions, I would have loved to just been around him just for that. And maybe feelings would be developed. But that stunt he pulled with Olympia on Tenyo Island, that's a no-no. That's a big no-no, sir. And of course, him being the last surviving purple, well, they say that, but then they're cultivating purples in the hospital, so make that make sense. And Yosuga, I did feel for him when he broke down because of how he lost his sister and his family. But you know, the scary thing when a person bottles up their emotions is you do not know how they're gonna act when they have the chance to just release any and all. So Yosuga, honey, just for that, we're gonna put you in the... Actually, I'll give you the first. You're better than the people in the one night stand category. I'll give you that. Oh, Babby Himuka. He's still a youngin' for me, but he's older than Tokisada, so that's important. I mean, the hell, it doesn't matter if he's Lord Hiruko. He's still precious Babby, and he deserves all the loving. He's this game's Orlock, and yeah, y'all know I have a thing for the sweethearts, the good boys. Yeah, Himuka is adorable. I really wish he wouldn't depreciate himself like he does. I'd probably be like yelling at him. We'd probably be getting in fights because he's cutting himself down verbally. So, you know, other than that, he is kind of scary because he has one of the strongest forms of Batsu. Him, Riku, and Hairi are the strongest users of Batsu. I'm a user of Batsu. Well, I say I'm. Byakuya, Olympia, is a user of Batsu, but I guess we're not as strong as the guys. But Himuka would, he's very loyal. He would do any and everything for you. But I just wouldn't want him to hurt himself if, like, you know, I'm disappointed in something. So, Himuka, of course, my love, you will be up here with the best. I'm sorry, good boys are my weakness. I love good boys. Woo, we're coming down to the wire. We got the two old men. First, we got Doma's hard-hearted ass. And let me tell you something. This man is not incapable of love. He is Byakuya's damn daddy, so that should go for something, right? Doma... I have a feeling Doma and I would be like, trying to like get each other tit for tat, you know, just war of words. But, damn, he is a tall drink of water, so I've seen. He did kill Hagane, but he did so because he threatened Byakuya's existence. He tried to get Hakua to kill her own child. It's like, say what now? Hagane was an asshole, so he deserved it. And Doma, I hope he doesn't have this like superiority complex, like where he thinks he's God, or he's a god, or whatever the story believes. But Doma's got enough sense to like be able to interact and work with people. He is an asshole. I give you that. He is an asshole. He knows it. But he's also done things for the people, and he wants to continue doing things for the people. So that Tengu Island is still in one piece. I mean, he doesn't look bad. He doesn't look bad. Like, he's such a stubborn git. Along with Olympia, that's where she got it from. He's talking about, I don't want to see my grandkids. Yes, you do. Stop lying. Bastard. I bet you if Haku were still alive, she'd soften you up right that instant. But Doma. What the God complex? Ugh. I mean, well, when he did soften up, when he, and like, something had to be going on if he just snatched up Byakuya and has been under his care, ever since she was like 5 years old. And he was a good father, or he is a good father. He's still in her life. You stupid bastard. I tell you, we'd be the quintessential old fighting couple. I promise you. And last but not least, Jigen, Lord Jigen. Of course, that's not his name, but shit, I forgot his real name. Who knew he was Akaza's daddy? Lord have mercy. You can't have Akaza, have the man that made him. Whoop. Okay, let me stop slobbering over this man. Let me be a bit more respectful. But Jigen's a sweetheart. He's been a sweetheart through and through. He's been nothing but kind to Olympia, offering sound advice. He got the red to where they are because of his knowledge. Jigen is everything. He is the moment. And he is marriage material. I ain't gotta go too far into it. Boom! That's my tier list, y'all. You know, Toki would be a bit higher if he was of age, but I mean, he's not. He would definitely be marriage material as well. It's just that he's 17, so I can't. Yeah, that's the tier list, y'all. Let me know what you think. Ooh, I know some weird shit, right? But hey, it's how I'm feeling. And don't go anywhere. I have something real quick, in which I'd like to also put in the ranking for. So don't go anywhere. Yay! So y'all know I was gonna do this, right? Y'all know I was gonna do this. So first off, shouts out to Blurty Otome for having this compilation, because I damn sure wasn't gonna do it. So shouts out to you, sis. Okay, so yeah, this is very much spoilers, very much very much what I wanted to do. Now that I have a still of all the varieties, I'm about to say formulation. What the fuck's happening? Okay, so this isn't the order in which I would rank them. I'll put in editing, I'll put the places of which I want to rank Miss Olympia's hair dye job. Alright, so we're going down up, right? So in sixth place, I would say is sixth place. I will say Himuka's, because it doesn't really look that much different from her original style. And then also in fifth place would be Kuroba's. This is Kuroba's because I remember she was kissing him on the beach and she was wearing a swimsuit when it happened. So you see how Himuka is like a blue undertone to her hair, and then Kuroba is like it's going from light to dark to the tips. So that's alright. I mean, it's not really different, but it still looks cute. But it's not really that cute. Fourth place I would say is Yosuga. Purple. I don't know, it's alright. Purple's not really my color, but this rocks it. It's alright. And when I forget how her hair looked when it was completely dyed purple. I think it looked alright. But yeah, fourth place. Third place, Akaza, red. Well, he really did a number on her. But she was just completely red. She was not going through a gradient like the other men put her through. No, that bitch was dyed up. So it kind of ages her a bit, but that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing at all. It's just that yeah, I was surprised when she didn't have a gradient. And yeah, no, it makes it look more refined and a bit older. Not too old to which, well, damn girl, you look like you aged 10 years. Nah, it look like she's in her 20s now. You'd be surprised what hair color can do for a girl. So that's third place, I believe. Second place, Riku. I do like the blue. I it looks too watered down though. I don't know when Blurty caught this, because her hair does turn like I think a brilliant blue. And in that case, maybe you could have edged out the green, but baby, even if it's dyed or if it's in a gradient, I actually like the gradient look better. But of course, Tokisada did the damn thing. In first place, green. Yeah, so that's my favorite color. I don't care if I'm being biased. But, bitch, this gives mermaid teaser. I love it. It really does. It really does bring out her youthfulness. And, like, you know all those crazy hair shit that the girls will do? Like, with their hair color. I mean, same with the purple and blue. Blue, it looks nicer than the purple. But the green, it's just something about the green, darling. I love it. And, yeah. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Mid-morning, girl, you way off kilter. Or mid-morning, yes, girl, you did the damn thing. Let me know either way. I think this is how I rated it. And, yeah, I thought it was cute that the women of the white can take on the hair color and strength of their lovers. So, yeah, I think it's cute. Alright, y'all. So, with that being said, that is the end of Olympia Soiree. I really hope you enjoyed my playthrough. Share my review. If you enjoyed the review, let me know. Share it if you have people that are on the fence. I try to do in-depth coverage without spoiling too much. Of course, don't look at this if you haven't played the game. I want you to enjoy the story in full. I don't want to, you know, spoil stuff for you when I told you in the comments and in the title that there was going to be spoilers, and even in the last video I told you there were going to be spoilers. So I don't want to hear any complaints about me spoiling stuff. But yeah, y'all, that's going to do it. Like I said in yesterday's video, the next playthrough will be Variable Barricade. The next Otome playthrough. Variable Barricade. And then the next non-Otome playthrough, we're going to continue on World's End Club. So thank you again for watching. I really appreciate you stopping on by. Y'all know my philosophy on this YouTube shit. Do what you wanna, do what you wanna. And I'll see you lovely lads and lassies in the next episode. So until then, my friends, take care. Take it easy. And